Various methods of the contraception. Condom made of latex. Water-based spermicide should be used because of the imitation by latex in some women. Non-latex polyurethane condoms are available. Methods: under over the erect penis. After pulling back the foreskin, half a space should be left by squeezing the tip. Glycerin, KY jelly or the spermicidal jelly used as a lubricant. Failure due to the incorrect use 10 to 20%. Prevent the STDs, staphylococcus and HIV. This human papillomavirus and the Herpes virus. For 12 ejaculation following the vasectomy. For 3 months, condoms use is advocated if a sperm antibodies are the cause of the infertility. To prevent the transmission of the gonococcal chlamydia, syphilis, recommended and the fungal infection, important role in the transmission of the HIV from one partner to the other. PID is the least common with the condom. Advantages are easy available, cheap, easy to carry, least risk of the ectopic pregnancy, emphasizes the main involvement in the contraceptive effort and is immediately effective, prevents the sperm allergy. No adverse effect on the pregnancy, useful in the women with rheumatic heart disease and the MI, safe in the scare. Needed brand distributed free of cost in the government hospitals in India. Disadvantages: the method is only the partially reliable, having the pregnancy rate into 14 per 100 women years, vaginal irritation to the latex, contact dermatitis, occlusive diaphragms, barrier in the vagina against the direct insemination, effective when used in the conjunction with the chemical spermicide, sufficient time allowed for the complete destruction of the sperms. Method: diaphragm liberally covered with the spermicide can be inserted and is left in the cushion for the minimum of 8 days after the coitus. No discomfort and no roughing is required when these precautions are observed. Types: the disc cap of the diaphragm, dome-shaped diaphragm of thin rubber with a rubber-covered metal rim. Advantages: easiest to type, fits in the majority of cases, no discomfort. Contraindications like a prolapse, cystocele rectocele, recurrent urinary tract infections, allergy to rubber or the spermicide agent. Cases if a diaphragm is left in the vagina for the long period of time. Failure rate 4 to 6 per 100 women years. Cervical cap, cup-shaped rubber, somewhat like a thimble with a solid rolled rubber rim. Advantages: prolapse of uterus and the vagina. Contraindication: chronic cervicitis, air pollution, and the cervical laceration. Dumas cap, cup-shaped rubber with a thickened rim. And the fem shield, female condom. It is known as fem or the femidum. Combined features of the diaphragm and the condom. Long sheet made up of a polyurethane, pre-lubricated. Advantages: coital independent, does not slip up, stronger than the woman, can be worn during the puerperal period. Failure rate is 5 to 20 per 100 women years. Today, action-shaped polyurethane disposal sponge, mechanical barrier placed high up in the vagina with a concave side covering the cervix. Spermicidal agents kill the sperms before gaining the access to the cervical canal. Composition: surfactants such as oxynol, 9, octozynol, and the mefenapol. Enzyme inhibiting agents forms foam tablets, soluble pizarris, creams, jellies, or as films of the diaphragm, occlusive cervical cap, and the condom. Spermicide jelly acts through the disruption of the cell membrane. Failure rate is high, approximately 30 per 100 women years when used alone. Effective for 1 to 2 H after application. New spermicidal cream, tenofovir, prevents the viral attachment to the vaginal mucosa and is non-irritant. Pantene from the neem is spermicidal and prevents the transmission of STD. Adverse effect: irritation and abrasion in the chronic use, vaginal ulceration, and increases the risk of the HIV spread. Best mode of the contraception for the newly married lady with rheumatic heart disease. Condom. Pelvic inflammatory disease occurs the least common with the condom. Common is unrolled over the erect penis. Hair should be squeezed out of a rim of condom. KY jelly may be used for the lubrication of the condom. Contact dermatitis is associated with the use of condom. Condom that has the least risk of the ectopic pregnancy. Contraceptive failure with the condoms are the most often due to the incorrect use. Condom and diaphragm is the safest contraceptive method for the women with the sickle cell anemia. 20% is the failure rate in the use of condom. Breast cap is a diaphragm. Risk fracture from the STD and the syphilis is by the condom. Condoms are more preferred because of reduced side effect. Conventional contraception is condom. Failure rate of the female condom is 5 to 20 per 100 women years.